For your assignment for your speech project, you can see that you are starting the brainstorming process today. The due date on this is May 11th because there are two parts to this brainstorming process. You're starting part one today and you'll finish part two on Monday. So let's open this assignment and I'll walk you through how to get started. So your objective. Students will pick a local issue or problem for their speech project. Then, over the course of the next two class periods, they will organize their ideas and research using the provided brainstorm worksheet. You see here's the brainstorm worksheet over here. I do want to note down here, FYI, next week you will start actually writing your speech, though that will be an entirely different assignment from this one. So for this class and for Monday, you're just brainstorming and organizing your ideas. You're not actually writing your speech yet. So let's start with the instructions. Today you are starting a new project, a persuasive speech. Remember, with persuasive writing, you're convincing someone of something. So instead of writing an essay, you're actually doing this as a speech. Stop and think about a problem you see in your local community, your neighborhood, the city you live in, or the Antelope Valley as a larger community. What is this problem? Why is it a problem? Why should other people care about it? What are some ways of solving this problem? Right now, you will only focus on the brainstorming process. You're not writing your speech yet, you're just brainstorming. You will need to decide on a local issue or problem and organize your ideas and solutions. You will use the brainstorm worksheet to the right to do this. So all of your brainstorming will take place on this worksheet here. You're doing part one today, and you're finishing with part two on Monday. Here's the assignment schedule. Meaning you're not turning this in today. If you turn it in today, you can't do part two on Monday. So you're just going to finish part one today and then exit out of it and do part two on Monday. Some of you might be feeling kind of stuck in regards to deciding on an issue. So here are some ideas here. Homelessness, domestic violence, drug use, graffiti, alternative energy, litter, air pollution, child abuse or neglect, inequitable access to technology, meaning the fact that not everybody has the same amount or quality access to technology. But these are just some ideas. You might actually, be looking at the world around you and seeing something else that's not in this list, and that's fine. These are just some ideas. So let's open the worksheet, and I'll quickly show you what this will look like. So for today, you're just working on part one here. You're organizing your ideas. Stop and think about the world around you. What is the biggest problem you see in your local community? It could be specifically in your neighborhood or within the city or general community that you live in. Here, you're going to need to identify and describe the problem. This is where you're identifying your topic. Then you're going to need to find a hook. We talked about hooks with essays. That's a way of drawing your audience members in. So you could simply go with an interesting fact. We talked about how you can pose those as questions. Or maybe you can find a quote that relates to your topic, your local issue in some way. Now, in this section, you're going to persuade your audience members, me and your classmates. Convince us. What are 3 important reasons why other people should care about this issue? Why is this an issue that is, beyond just you? Convince me and your classmates why we should care about this. That's what you're doing today. Next class, on Monday, you'll actually start organizing your research. You're going to be watching a video for this section. You're going to have to do some internet research in regards to ways that other communities have solved this problem. And then you're going to have to propose a solution. You're going to have to decide what works best for your community. How are you going to solve it? Or how would you solve it? And then you're going to need to provide an action plan, like what steps would the leaders in your community need to take in order to put your action plan or your proposed solution into place. So again, today you are simply focusing on part 1. You will not click turn in today. You'll just exit out. And then Monday you'll come back in and finish part 2.